Well, folks, it's that time of year again. The leaves are turning, the air is getting crisp, and we're all wondering, what kind of winter is in store for us? Will we be digging out from under mountains of snow or basking in unseasonably warm sunshine? The truth is, it's still a bit early to say for sure. Mother Nature loves to keep us guessing. But based on the latest long-range forecasts and current climate patterns, we can start to paint a picture of what to expect for winter 2024 to 2025. Overall, it looks like we're in for a winter of contrasts, with some regions experiencing colder and snowier conditions than average, while others enjoy a milder reprieve. From the snow-capped peaks of the Rockies to the windswept plains of the Midwest, let's dive into the regional details and see what winter has in store. Get your winter gear ready, folks, because things are about to get interesting. This winter, the United States will be divided by a tale of two winters. The southern states can expect above-average temperatures and drier conditions. Meanwhile, the northern tier braces for a colder and snowier season. The Northeast, from New England down to the Mid-Atlantic, will see its fair share of winter weather. Expect classic nor'easters bringing heavy snow, strong winds, and coastal flooding. The Appalachian region, known for its picturesque mountain towns, should gear up for heavy snowfall, particularly at higher elevations. Out west, the story varies. The Pacific Northwest, including Washington and Oregon, might experience a wetter-than-average winter. This means plenty of rain and mountain snowpack, which is good news for skiers and snowboarders. However, further inland, the Great Plains, Southwest, and Gulf Coast regions might face persistent drought conditions. Across the pond, Europe will also experience its own winter divide. Western Europe, including the UK, Ireland, and France, can anticipate a milder and wetter winter than usual. The jet stream will likely direct a parade of Atlantic storms their way, bringing plenty of rain and wind but keeping temperatures relatively mild. Eastern Europe, however, is in for a different story. Countries like Poland, Ukraine, and Russia can expect a colder and drier winter. The Siberian high, a massive area of high pressure that develops over Siberia during the winter, will extend its icy grip westward, bringing frigid temperatures and below-average snowfall to the region. Southern Europe, including Spain, Italy, and Greece, will see a mix of conditions. While temperatures will generally be milder than average, there's potential for some heavy rainfall events, particularly in coastal areas. Canada's chilly embrace, bracing for a classic winter. Up north, Canada is no stranger to winter's icy grip, and this year is shaping up to be no exception. Overall, Canadians can expect a colder-than-average winter, with the central provinces bearing the brunt of the chill. From Manitoba eastward to Quebec, prepare for those bone-chilling temperatures and plenty of lake-effect snow. Ontario and eastern Manitoba in particular are forecast to see above-average snowfall this winter. Atlantic Canada, while still experiencing a classic Canadian winter, might see slightly milder temperatures compared to the central provinces. However, don't pack away your winter gear just yet. Atlantic Canada is also prone to nor'easters, which can bring heavy snow, strong winds, and coastal flooding. La Niña's lingering influence, a force to be reckoned with. One of the key drivers behind these global winter patterns is the ongoing La Niña event in the Pacific Ocean. La Niña, characterized by cooler-than-average sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific, has a ripple effect on weather patterns worldwide. For North America, La Niña typically brings colder and snowier conditions to the northern tier, while the southern states experience warmer and drier weather. This winter, La Niña's influence will be felt across the continent, contributing to the expected temperature and precipitation trends. In Europe, La Niña can lead to a more northerly jet stream, which tends to favor milder and wetter conditions in the west and colder and drier conditions in the east. So, La Niña's presence is consistent with the predicted winter outlook for Europe. The wild cards, Arctic Oscillation, and other climate players. While La Niña is a major player in shaping winter weather patterns, it's not the only factor at play. The Arctic Oscillation, a climate pattern characterized by changes in atmospheric pressure over the Arctic, can also have a significant impact on winter weather, particularly in the northern hemisphere. When the AO is in its positive phase, it tends to lock frigid Arctic air over the polar region. This can lead to milder winter conditions across much of North America, Europe, and Asia. However, when the AO is in its negative phase, the opposite occurs, allowing Arctic air to plunge southward, bringing outbreaks of cold air and winter storms. Other factors, such as the North Atlantic Oscillation and solar activity, can also influence winter weather patterns. The NAO, similar to the AO but focused on the North Atlantic region, can impact the strength and track of winter storms. Solar activity, though less understood, may play a role in modulating Earth's climate system. February's big freeze, a surprise in store for North America. Now let's talk about a little surprise that's brewing for February. While the overall winter outlook points to warmer conditions in the south and colder conditions in the north, long-range forecasts are hinting at a significant cold snap that could grip a large portion of North America in February. This potential cold blast, which could bring record-breaking low temperatures to parts of the central United States and Canada, is still several months away, so it's too early to say for sure how it will play out. However, it's something to keep an eye on as we head into the winter months. Remember folks, these are just long-range forecasts, and Mother Nature always has a few surprises up her sleeve. So stay tuned for updates as we get closer to winter, and be sure to check your local forecasts regularly.